Am I gonna do a little something?
If you want to do a little something,
Yeah, I think so because I made an addition onto an old bit, and I want to see how that works.
go get it. Go after it, man.
All right, all right. So this is what I'm going to talk about. I don't like when I'm in a relationship with a girl to argue a lot, and that's the last serious girlfriend I had. We broke up because there's too much arguing and fighting, especially in public. I don't want to argue in public, and we're in the mall, and she's like, "Here, hold my purse." So I'm not going to carry your purse. And she tries to use like psychology on me. Well, you're not man enough to carry a purse. I said, that's a black bag, and I'm wearing brown shoes. I'll look like an idiot. Besides, I do not want to be seen carrying her bag full of stolen goods. Not that she would steal shit from the stores, but if we went to a restaurant, she would clear that table, man. First, she said it took a few sugar packets and then artificial sweeteners, and she's grabbing the Tabasco, salt and pepper shakers, ketchup, mustard. It's like, don't take it to a fancy restaurant neither, man. Because she started stealing steak knives and she grabbing the tablecloth. I'm like, why are you taking the tablecloth? She said, because I already had taken the napkins before. I got to complete the set. My mama used to make me carry her purse when I was a child. And a huge purse. My mama's purse was so big, it didn't qualify as overhead baggage. She would have to check that shit like luggage. Huge. And the reason why I had to carry it, so we could sneak refreshments into the movies. Big ass bag of popcorn, a 2-liter Coke, paper cups, a bucket of chicken, some potato salad, paper plates, plasticware,
man, you're one of those.
Big old roll of paper towels, and a big old box of napkins. Sanitary napkins. That's it.
All right. Welcome back, universe, to the Hot Seat Show.
Yay!
First ever Hot Seat Show. Coming to you pre-recorded from the Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty Studios in beautiful Grafton, Wisconsin. Hey, and if you're looking to buy or sell a home, maybe interested in a career in real estate, email Roy at cbhsr.com or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And this week, it's going to be our handsome episode. We got the handsome Ton Jonson here. All right.
Handsome Ton, and I'm handsome too, right,
We'll
Molly?
get you here.
I mean, run a comb through your hair every once in a while.
Let me tell you something. I really never noticed what a beautiful man Ton was until we did that Madison's Funniest, and we took a picture together. And I was like, oh boy, that's a good looking man. I'm really look bad next to him. So I'm gonna be taking too many pictures next to you, man. I mean, you're a good looking man, and I'm an old dude now. So that shit hit me in the face when I saw it. It's like, oh, it's Ton and a beast. That's how I felt. And I hated you a little bit, but you good people, so I can't hate you.
I hate me a lot.
Do you? Don't all comments.
Yeah, no, I don't think any comic loves himself.
No, we wouldn't get on stage.
Yeah, if you like you don't do stand up.
Yeah.
No. All right, let's get proper introductions here. He used to have threesomes, but now he has handsomes. My co-host, Will Krolowitz. Woo. All right. Every time I have sex with this chick, I have to hand some money over. Our demon succubus, Molly.
Molly with the
Wait,
long.
I'm supposed to be getting paid?
Molly with the long butt crack.
She's got the longest butt crack you ever seen. It touches the back of her neck.
Man.
Molly was doing some gardening.
That part in her hair is where her butt crack starts.
Oh, stop.
And it just
You're
wraps
exaggerating.
around.
No, she was bending over doing some gardening, and it just kind of, she'd give the plumber crack. And Tom's like, Molly.
Yeah.
Hey, if being handsome was a crime, he would get a life sentence. And that would be too easy on him. Milwaukee comedian Ton Jonson. There he is.
Oh, no.
All right. And Molly, we got an intro for this coming up here. The hot seat.
Play the hot seat, Molly.
Yeah, I played the intro.
Well, I should do this then, hey?
Oh, you have a song?
Woo! Oh yeah.
How you like that production, huh?
That's nice. You guys got money.
Oh, we got
No,
Molly.
we look like we got money. That's the key. All right, Ton, since you're a babe magnet here, I chained Molly to the desk, but you mentioned you have an OnlyFans. What is
Had.
going? Well, had.
Yeah,
Why?
had. I had
Okay.
an idea.
All right.
I set up an OnlyFans, and most people just go on there to sell like nudie movies. I just had people put in requests for me to say things in my voice, and
You got
Oh.
that good
do have a
voice
good
too. You
voice.
got the radio voice.
yeah, I made like $64.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn.
I was thinking it was going
Here's
to
a
be like
question
foot
for
pictures
Will.
or something.
How
Oh, no, my
long?
feet are evil.
Mine too.
How long would you have to be on OnlyFans to make $64?
Well, if I showed my penis, probably pretty quick.
Oh my!
No, man, you'd be paying into it.
It'd probably be old guys.
Negative.
Yeah, it would definitely be dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Anyway.
don't think anyone subscribes to dudes on OnlyFans except
Right,
dudes.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let me see. What could I do to get $64?
Yeah, say you had to get
Just on
$64.
OnlyFans, what would I have to do?
You got till 1 o'clock. You have an open OnlyFans account.
I could do some drumming.
You can drum.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time. Maybe I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. I used to drum like a son of a bitch.
You know that's like
Yeah.
a cardio workout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do it no more.
Probably
Ton,
ain't
you
in
know
no
what-
kind of shape.
You know what you could do with that voice?
Huh.
You could record audiobooks. Especially like
Okay.
record like a romance novel or something.
Or just something
I bet you
like
could make good money doing that.
that soothing kind of.
Ever since like puberty, I've always wanted to be the I didn't think about that. I wanted to be like the
Yeah.
Metro PCS number you have called is not in service. Like I wanted to be
Wow.
that guy.
You've got
I
a
never
good
noticed
voice
his
for like
voice
radio ads.
before,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, we tore up his
Good.
voice last time he was on
Yeah.
the show. He's
Yeah.
got the
you
handsome
can-
voice.
You can apply online to do audio recordings. and
That's
stuff.
smooth
Really?
as silk.
Yeah.
Let him
That'd be
do it.
fun.
Let him do the deep thing.
We gave it to you. Remember the promise?
Oh, did
It's
you?
behind your computer. We hid
Do
it
not
from you.
abuse it.
Do not.
I just want to
abuse-
hear Ton. Yeah. Okay. How do I turn it on?
It is on.
What do
It
you
is
want
on.
me to say? It's
I
gonna
want-
cost.
you
gotta
60
hit
It's gonna
the-
cost $64.
Oh yeah, it's 64. He only did one. That's his going
Yeah.
All
rate.
right. What do I have to hit?
All right, we're gonna let
Oh no.
Tom give us a little something in there. Go ahead, Tom.
Okay, I need that mic.
How evil do I sound?
Oh my God.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like this.
Could you imagine last night if he would have been there with what we were doing?
Oh shit.
Sounds like the recording on the Saw movies.
It does.
You're all in a room and you have a box.
Oh my
You
god.
have 40 seconds to unlock the box. You have to give up some blood to unlock the box. If you work together, you might make it out. If you don't, one of you will not make it out of the room.
Just say this house is haunted.
This house is haunted.
Oh, that's awesome.
That just scared the crap out of me, man.
I'm
This
terrified.
house is haunted.
I'm terrifying, man.
Yeah, baby. Okay, I'm not gonna overdo it. 'Cause
There you go.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
Other one. Oh wait, is that good?
Hey.
There
All right.
we go.
There
We're
it is.
back.
There
We'll
it is.
figure it out. We'll play with it.
All right.
later.
Yeah, because you should have. I forgot that you gave it to
We
me.
knew
just-
you would
I
overdo it, so
begged
we
him.
didn't want to tell
But I
you.
didn't. I
And then-
didn't.
After the show, we were going to tell you, hey, we did our thing. We gave you the toy.
Okay.
And you didn't.
You got to show me how to use the toy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
And
gonna
then,
borrow
you know
that.
what?
Ton, you liked it, right?
Hey, I'm gonna borrow that. I
There
need.
you go. See?
I needed to call some bill collectors back,
We could call
Yeah.
them right now.
or if I hope I get one of those scam calls, like I want a Marriott trip,
Yeah.
so I can just be like, "Excellent, I want a Marriott trip. Tell me more." Yeah.
He's doing it on his own without the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need
Where
the
are
voice
you?
changer.
Where do you live exactly?
No, that's you.
Probably
just
India.
gotta, you got. Thank you very much. I can't do
You
that.
can't-
Yeah.
Apparently, it's racist to do that accent now.
And I have like so many like I have so many accents I could do, and I can't do them because it's
Why
it's
not?
offensive.
You can get away with it.
Because they like when you're like at the root of like everybody's accent, like you can like transition really easy. Like when you go from the thank you, come again to like, when you slow it down just a little bit, you get like, I am from Nigeria. And you can speed it back up and you're right back here. It's really interesting how that works.
I
Huh.
think if you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, it makes it a little easier to do the Indian accent.
Oh, there
Thank you
it
very
is.
much.
Have you ever
Come
just
again.
completely lost an accent while you were doing one? Because that happens to
Um,
me sometimes. I'll do like an impersonation, and then Molly will tell me to do it again, and it's gone. It's
Like
somewhere
Mel
in my
Gibson
brain.
in his
I
movies.
can't do it again.
I stink at holding up the British accent. I can't.
I used to
it.
do an awesome Ozzy. I can't do.
Didn't
Ozzy
Kevin
anymore.
Costner, when he was like Robin Hood, he kind of just gave up halfway through the movie?
No, the
Started
best
speaking
accent
normally.
was Highlander.
Yes.
Oh,
when
Highlander was good.
They
yeah.
had a Scottish guy. They needed a Scottish guy, and they needed a Spanish guy. So they took Sean Connery,
Who's Scottish?
who's Scottish,
Made him a Spaniard.
Spaniard, and he didn't change his accent. And everybody just went
That's
with it.
funny.
So he
Yeah,
had a
that's
like,
Sean
Scottish
Connery, man.
accent the
What
whole
was it?
movie.
I watch wrestling too. There was a guy, Kofi Kingston, when he started his whole gimmick was he was Jamaican.
Okay.
Then he just like after a few years in the WWE, he just stopped being Jamaican. And only one person has called him out on it, like during a broadcast. Like I think he was talking to Triple H one day. Triple H was like, "Didn't you used to be Jamaican?"
He just got sick
Yeah.
of holding up the accent.
Yeah, he just like. I think the dude is really Nigerian too. So that's like
Here
funny.
he is. Yeah, he looks like he could pull off Jamaican.
Is he from Nigeria? Is that what it says?
Early life. Oh boy.
Born in where? I can't see. It's too.
Yeah, I can't see.
Born in Kumasi, Ashanti.
Okay, I don't know where that is.
I don't even know if that exists anymore. Maybe that's
Is
why
it?
he had to move.
Hmm.
Move to the United States. Oh, that guy seems cool.
All right.
All right, here's a question that was bothering me.
Tom, you're a big fan of the wrestlers, though. You
I
have
have
some
a
friends.
lot of friends that are wrestlers.
Tom used to have some
I used to
professional
live in a
wrestlers.
house with professional wrestlers
Really?
and professional hockey players. That was my party days in the 20.
What wrestling promotion was it?
I know you know Hornswoggle. He was my
Yeah.
roommate.
Really?
Yeah.
You live with Hornswoggle.
Yep.
Yeah.
How have we never had this conversation?
I lived with Hornswoggle, Justin Dredd, Bulletproof Ben, me, and Jeff Krieger played for the West Bend Bombers hockey team, amateur hockey team.
Wow.
Never mix wrestlers and hockey players.
Why is
I'm
that?
sure.
Oh my God. They both are considered the toughest people. Like wrestlers are tough
Yeah.
and hockey players are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you get two tough people that aren't the same, they really got to figure it out.
Wasn't it mostly wrestlers? Like you have one hockey guy?
Yeah.
No, we had a lot of friends that played for the Bombers that went through the whole tri-state area. So we'd get hockey players and wrestlers there, and we were just like, we designated a fighting area.
What
For
condition
locker
was that
boxing.
house in?
Locker boxing?
You never heard of locker boxing?
No.
So locker boxing is two guys who want to fight. Everybody stands around. You put a hockey helmet and hockey gloves on, and you have to grab everybody before you start. You get one hand on each other, and the person who lets go loses. So
You just
now you
punch each
just
other?
wail on each other, and that's how
Where
we
did you
settled
do
it.
that? Inside the house?
No. That as
In
soon
the
as
yard?
like the fridge and stove got broke, we designated an outside
You didn't
area
get your
for
deposit
fighting.
back, did you?
No, they own the house.
Oh,
That's
they
why they.
own-
Oh, okay. Well, that works.
How much did you pay to live in a
I
great place like that?
There were so many people there. I just
I
stayed in
wanna-
the
I
basement.
want a locker box. That sounds fun.
Don't take a black light to the pool table in the basement.
Oh,
I'll tell you
no.
that.
Oh, Molly.
When we weren't fighting, we were.
No, I wasn't. I didn't know him back then.
No, that was cool.
Oh,
So
you
who
talk,
was
so you're
you-
talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Who are you banging on the pool table? That 6-foot girl?
No, that was in
One of the
high
other
school.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
Probably.
You
I know
get
one
banged
day,
by one of the wrestlers.
his
Yeah,
name-
yeah.
I can call him.
It's okay. It's
We'll
June.
call him Hornswoggle. I won't give his real. Well, yeah, it's Dylan. Dylan, our buddy Dylan. He
Hornswoggle's a
ju-
demon.
He jumped off the roof into the hot tub, cannonball naked.
I believe that.
Shaboom! Here comes
That sounds like a
a
fun
naked
time, man.
little person. Oh
How
my
long
god,
did
it
you
was
live there?
either 1, 2, 3 years. I don't know.
It's a blur.
I don't know how long. I
Where
lived
was
there.
this?
It was in West Bend.
Isn't that something?
And you remember
Wow.
Hot Gina was over all the time? She's a wrestling promoter.
yeah,
Val's
yeah.
still doing it. Hardcore Craig just got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
He was there. So, and those guys are great, man.
Yeah.
And just being a fly on the wall. I didn't wrestle or play hockey, but
Did you do any
Here's
of
a
the
little
locker
inside stuff.
boxing?
Yeah. How
I
did you
did
get
locker
there?
boxing. I never lost in locker boxing. oddly enough.
You beat a wrestler into letting go?
Here's a little. I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit
Oh
to
my
show you
gosh.
guys a little something. I'm a smart mark. Gina warns me against this,
Wow.
but I'm gonna. So you ever see like the dude in the crowd where like the heel comes out and he's like, "You mother."
Yeah.
Well, I'm the guy that gets the beer in the face because I'm like friends of the people. They don't just do that to random people.
I believe that.
Yeah. So actually, I had a guy buy me a beer and said, "Hold on to it. My match is up first. I'm gonna throw it in your face." And you're just like, "Okay." And then you get real pissed and like
Yeah.
you play it up like people are holding
Did
you
you
back.
jump in the ring with him?
No, those guys can seriously hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you get in the ring, they'll stomp you out for real.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the fake security guys and everybody will come and get you immediately.
ref-
Well, in that
will
ring,
get you.
it
Yeah.
has some bounce to it, but it is not forgiving.
It's fun. It was a great time.
I did stand up at when they were having one of those it was an MMA fight now at where was that? It was just a little bit outside of town. So they
Doing
had
axe
set up
clubs.
a ring up outside and then put stands and everything. And before the matches, we got up there and did stand up
Really?
in the ring.
in
That
the
had
ring.
to be cool.
In the ring.
That
Yep.
yeah, that would be fun.
sounds like fun.
It was cool. It was cool. Some people didn't do so well.
I mean, that's par for the course.
Right.
The trick to locker boxing is be the first guy to think to throw an uppercut because everybody wants to do the overhand haymakers.
Mm.
And you really got to get your body turned away from them and just get up there. And they usually let go. And then it's
Yeah, it hurts.
because, everybody's like, I'm going to throw. No, I'm coming in up
Yeah.
and I'm pulling you while I'm doing it. So
You pull
Right.
them to you
To
while
you.
you're going, oh, man.
if you get that thought, you'll win. Like,
I'm
don't
not-
tell anybody, but you'll win like 90% of your
I'm
locker
not
boxing
gonna.
fight.
I'm 64 years old. I'm not locker boxing anymore. We used to just fight in the army and then get it over with.
We were still friends. It was kind of a pecking order thing. Like, hey, fuck it, let's locker box. Well, and also a half bottle of booze in you locker boxing.
Yeah,
It's a
that-
way better idea.
you do
than-
that shit when you're in your 20s. You don't do that shit, my age.
I ain't locker boxing
Yeah,
anybody.
I don't want to see. It was like when with Tyson and Roy Jones, was it? Just
Yeah,
I thought you were
that
about-
fight.
yeah, that one.
Tyson
The
in
hug
that.
fest?
In,
that recent fight. It was just like Snoop Dogg had the commentary. He was just like
2-minute rounds.
He was like, "This is like two of my uncles fighting at the barbecue. What is this?"
Yep. It was
Did you-
in the contract to not knock out Roy Jones.
did you see
Yeah.
Tyson go off on that dude in the plane? No,
That was a locker box
that
situation.
dude was a real dick. He deserved it. Tyson just said, "Stop! Don't talk to me. Leave me alone." And he just kept at it.
If you're gonna mess with anybody,
Yeah.
why him? Like
Why him?
why him? And you wouldn't even because he never raises his voice, so you
No,
never see
no.
it coming. Like he
He's
probably
chill.
he probably
ate
still
that-
like, hey, listen. If you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
And that's what
You're not
happened.
gonna like it.
That's a good
like-
impression. That's pretty good.
You ain't gonna get away from me. We're 30,000 feet in the sky.
Yeah.
Where you gonna go?
There's nowhere to go, and I gotta
I'll
go to the
find you.
bathroom too. So just calm down. Just calm down.
The cardboard door is not keeping me out.
You gotta be a little more Brooklyn. Hey, calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Just calm down.
All right, if the avocado industry switched it up and gave away a different toy besides a wooden ball, what would it be?
What?
He's talking about the pit.
The
bro.
pit. Nah.
If,
What would be
if
good
the
to come?
pit was actually like a surprise toy
You-
inside the avocado.
Okay,
Inside
I'll
an
tell you what.
avocado.
I'll tell you what. Because where I'm from in New Orleans, we call them alligator pears
Okay.
Mm.
because of the skin. So you make some little alligator bag or little alligator shoes with the skin from the pear.
Well, what goes inside the pear? What would be the toy?
Still have the ball.
The wooden ball?
Yeah.
It's gonna
Oh.
be small.
If a gas
Royce-
card,
Yeah.
Roy said a Super Ball. That would be better.
a Super Bowl, silly putty would work.
Gum? No.
Gum, yeah.
I don't know if you want gum that was like slathered in avocado first.
Ooh.
Though.
You'd
It
have
would
to
have to
put
be
the
in a capsule.
chalky
A
like,
jawbreaker.
that you used to get in baseball
A
cards. Remember that
jawbreaker.
chalk?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
white stuff.
You put
Yeah.
the chalk stuff in there, and then
an
it-
avocado flavor.
It would have to be in
jawbreaker.
like
That
a little
is
plastic
freaky.
capsule, like
I've had
Yeah.
avocado ice cream. It
Was that
was the shit,
the
man.
It was good?
Kinder
Yeah.
eggs.
Avocado is wonderful, man. You know, in Spanish it's aguacate.
Mm.
What?
testicle.
Cojones.
Yeah, that's cojones.
Aguacate. Aguacate is an avocado.
What is okay? I'm checking.
What? How did it come to testicles? Listen, I know some friends that live in Miami.
Here we go.
And-
He's right. It comes from the Nahuatl word ahakamali, which means avocado-based sauce. They never use that word though. It's only used as slang to refer to semen or other naughty testicle juices.
Naughty
We will
testicle
never
juices.
know, but there's no evidence. Well,
Okay, wait. So now we know that.
Did
but,
you
but
put that
why do
on
you
there?
why do you
how
know
do
that?
you
Yeah.
know that?
How do you know that?
Recon
Wait,
Roy.
He knows all about.
Avocado?
Good night, everybody.
This is great. You see, you wanted to dismiss him, and I'm like, here is the freaking proof. Recon Roy is on.
You misspelled.
Don't we have
testicle.
an assignment
Oh, yeah,
elsewhere for
probably.
him? Can't we send him out on?
Yeah, you guys got
on
people just
assignment?
you got people just walking in. I thought I was a guest. I could have just showed up.
Come in. We give every
Yeah,
guest one day.
Just
Like,
whatever.
like,
we
hey,
told you
Ton
2 years
Johnson's
ago
back.
you could come back anytime. And
I forgot where it was. You know how hard it is to
He
find this
can't.
this
nature
guy's
reserve.
having nature reserves in the middle of a lake. He's having.
This is coordinates around here. This is
It's not hard to find.
Will
It's
gave me
really not.
latitude and longitude to get here.
All right, if you got a bear coming at you, this comes
My
with a
bad.
story. What would be your non-lethal way of getting rid of it? A non-lethal way to get rid of a bear, say a fucking with your trash. It's not harming you, but you just are like, get the
Well,
fuck
I
off.
need more time. Like, do I have food on me? Am I at the house? Like,
This happened at a school.
a
So
bear
I'll-
walked into a school.
It walked into the dumpsters by the school. Here we go.
Okay,
And the Columbia teacher scared it away with the trombone,
that'll work.
which is pretty freaking cool. I got to bring it up.
That's
here.
that's like cartoonish. Like,
A&W root
None
beer
other
bear?
than the A&W Root
oh,
Bear.
I wouldn't scare the A&W
Signs,
bear away. I like root
interlude,
beer.
T-shirt.
Music
Trying
teacher
to get
joining the Cougars.
The actual footage. He
God.
did get it
To
away
the
with the
phone video as
trombone.
Mr. Clausen's dulcet tones kick in. Michaela
Must have
Mitchell
been
is the
pretty
grade
bad.
11 student behind the camera.
But
a
the bear
little
actually
bit.
ran away
trombone,
from the
people
trombone.
start
So I
dying
thought that
out
was kind of
laughing.
I saw. Didn't you
You
see that
expect-
one with the cat chased the bear away?
a cat.
Yeah, it came running
Cats
out
are
in the yard and started,
crazy.
and the bear fucking ran.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cats will run up and just slap anything. I saw a cat slap a gator. In the
Yeah, I
YouTube
saw that.
video.
I
He just
saw
ran
that
up, he was
one,
like,
yeah.
boom, 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 and the gator left.
He got back in the water. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't know how to play instruments, so I think that would work for me too.
That would work.
I would use bear mace.
I would do my bad joke monologue to the bear. Watch him walk
He
away.
would swipe your throat.
Clear a room out.
uh,
I got 40 minutes of bear.
I would put the bear on child
Why is
support.
Molly creeping around?
I don't know. She's very.
Hi,
She's
Molly.
just all.
I cuffed
Peeking
you to the
around.
chair. How are you not there?
How are you allowed?
With
But
Ton
does it-
Jonson, I chain you to stuff. What are you doing? How did you get out of that?
I'm not going to say his woman will scratch your eyes out, but there's a possibility.
Serena's pretty strong. She's stronger than me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, what's
Well-
that like?
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you like getting thrown around a little bit.
No, if anything,
Hmm.
no. What would be great about
I
that?
don't know, man. My knees hurt, my back. You know, I used to play sports. I'm pretty rickety, dude.
Okay, I've never been in a relationship where the woman was stronger than me. So, like, in
What
this
about that 6-foot woman you used to be in a
I
relationship
body
with?
slammer?
I used to date a 6-foot woman too.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was interesting. Did she wear heels with you?
No,
Okay, so I was dating a girl.
Okay.
She was 6'2". She wore heels one night when we went out. It was probably the first time I ever was like insecure about my height
Yeah.
ever in my whole life.
You slow dance with her?
Context, I'm like 6'3", but like
You
Yeah.
slow dance with her? Just
um,
have her right there. We don't even have to bend down.
Well, we were in college. The funny part was, you know, dorms you got those twin beds. So like now it's just like two like 6-foot people in this twin bed. My roommate used to laugh at us. You're like,
Okay.
look at y'all. He's like, your feet are hanging off the side. Like,
we used to switch a shoe, one shoe. I'd wear one of hers. She'd wear one of mine. We used to, and then when we
Like,
walked,
that's when
then
you
we,
started
when
wearing
we
those
walked
high
around,
heels?
I purposely held her finger just because it was funny.
yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I could have.
I used to have an '89 Toyota Celica,
Oh.
2-door, and we had sex in that car, and I had to stand outside of the
Wow.
car. I had to stand
It
outside,
just
and it
hurt
looked like
inside.
if you saw us, it just
Looked like
looked
you were
like I was
fucking the
banging the
car.
front seat.
I've been in one of those. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
in a '90s Celica. Those are small cars.
It was we had to use the driver's side, lay that and everything all the way down, and she kind of crossed about both of them, had her head way in the back window, and
What
then
a
I was
slut.
standing
What a
outside.
slut.
That's
I mean, And first off, like, why did she
Got it
allow
done.
you to fuck her in a car. Why not
A
have
celibate.
you
We were
take
young.
her
We
to a
lived with our
damn
parents.
hotel?
Oh, you couldn't. Yeah,
It was
you-
high school age,
you
man.
had
Oh.
to make it work.
What? Oh, wait till Barb hears about this.
High school.
Barb knows you
Was,
were banging
did
in
the
high
89
school?
have the headlights that came up?
Yep.
Yeah.
They came up 80, and mine didn't like have paint. It was just metal color.
Uh.
It's metal. It was just.
Remember how big a deal that was, and that was such a waste of like battery powered.
And if
headlights that came
one
out.
didn't come up,
yeah, and if one didn't come up, you look crazy, like look like your car was winking at people.
yeah, like you got stung in the eye.
Would you
or
go
something.
just like
yeah.
bap the other one to get it to come up?
I actually got lucky and mine didn't have much of a problem. It was a couple like the icy,
Oh,
like,
okay.
hey, let's go. And then
It's the
they come up.
stupidest stuff. In
It had
cars
tow
back
cable
then.
or tow hooks on the back. Like I'm
Yeah.
towing something. Like this car, I can flip this car. This is not
Yeah.
towing.
Do you
Especially with
remember-
a 6-foot girl in there that you bang. Did you flip it while you were banging her? You ain't doing it
Yeah,
right then.
probably. Like I said, I've been in this. Did you herniate a disc at all? Like,
No, I
How did
got it
you-
really good. I tried to stay in the car because it was a park and we were like away. We didn't have any place to go, so there was street lights. And then when I finally just said, I'm not even going to be in the car at all, standing both feet outside, and then got it done.
But she hid in the car in shame.
mm,
Yeah, she didn't want to see me.
She didn't want
Maybe she
anybody
just
else-
didn't want people to know we were banging. So
right.
she made me
that-
take her
obviously.
from our already secluded area to a more
Of
secluded-
course, man. Yeah, she
But I
wouldn't
think
nobody to know.
That would be cool to have a chick that like,
Because, like, why didn't you just take her out of the car and bang her outside the car?
oh, that's way too public.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to like that, man. Go to the park.
How many times you been to jail?
We ain't gonna talk
Banging.
about that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we didn't go to
To
jail.
go in the park and just go in the bushes with a blanket. Oh, you kidding me?
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, but that
no.
was back in
Yeah.
the day. That's the 70s.
Yeah. It's hard enough to get chicks to bang in high school. I was just
Oh, New
I
Orleans.
was not
chicks.
putting in requests as long as
Yeah.
banging was in the end.
Back then it was.
Yeah.
Now it's social media. Man.
Now it's easy.
High school's got to have a daycare these days. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine how hard it is to be cool in high school in this era?
What do you,
Like you gotta sell dope, steal cars, still somehow get good grades, also be the captain of 3 different sports teams and look rich on social media.
and be smart?
And yeah, like you got like you just kind of had to be good at football when I was in high school. Like that was good
Yeah.
enough.
Kind of. Yeah, if you were a jock, you had it made, right?
That was it. Right now, like
Would
you
be
gotta,
funny.
Would be funny.
or be funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
If,
be
if you were the
funny.
person that was tearing everybody down, nobody wanted to mess with you. It's true.
What about you, Molly? Were you banging in high school?
No.
No.
See that?
No.
Why were you doing
I
that?
wasn't either.
Me
I had
neither.
a lot of
I
other
was a nerd.
chicks I needed
was
to get
too. I
out
was
of
a
the
good
way
girl.
before I got them out.
You were a good girl. What happened?
Right here. This guy.
Oh, love.
You ever meet any of her old boyfriends?
She never had a boyfriend.
So
What?
he's the first person you've ever dated, and you met. Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
She don't know how bad she really has.
I mean, he has. You have.
Yeah.
He's very
He's got
nice
nothing
legs.
to compare it
Yeah.
Yeah, I
to.
got nice.
We were coming up. He's carrying stuff. We were coming up the stairs.
He's
His-
got
got
crazy
one of his
muscular
legs, one of his legs is like 2 of my legs. Like,
legs.
honestly, like you being here is body shaming me. I want to challenge
What?
you to a locker box, but I don't
There
think
you
I can
go.
beat you.
There you go. Lock a box. I want to see that.
Like you scared me. I
Well,
don't-
wait. Describe your fighting style to Ton. So
Well,
he'll
now
know.
I don't want to in case we have to. I
No,
already
you
gave him
have
my
to.
I
tip.
feel like it might
You
happen.
have to
one
let
day.
him know what he's in for. Tell him what your fighting style is.
Oh, I fight like imagine a Kodiak grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Did a 6-foot line of coke and you shoved a red hot poker up his ass.
So
I
you
got
have a
about
heart attack when you fight.
30 seconds of that.
Yeah, about 30 seconds. Yeah.
If you get out of that
If
30
you can make it past the 30 seconds,
You
you drop
win.
dead.
Me and my friends were talking about that because one of my guys does box, and he's about 38,
Mhm.
and he was sparring with a guy, this 24-year-old guy that just started recently coming, and he was like, I never realized what it was like to fight a guy in his 20s. After 35, he was like, I got like 2 or 3 good ones for him, but if I don't drop him after that, I'm gonna lose. I'm like, yeah, I'm not fighting anybody in his
Endurance.
20s.
Yeah.
Like never. I'm only
No.
34 and I'm not fighting a 24-year-old.
No, I do that with my running too. I run like a lion. If I don't catch you in
Tom's
50
only
yards,
34 too.
no,
So
I'm 30. Yeah, well,
He already
Come on.
confessed to being
Yeah,
38
damn it.
on the recording.
It's already been recorded. I
Yeah.
can't.
Shit, I know. I missed it. All right, if you can bring back one menu item to stay forever, any restaurant, you bring him back.
That black ass Whopper from Burger King. I never got to try it.
But
You think
it
was
has to
good,
stay
though?
forever then.
It's a black
Man,
Black
remember
bun.
the black Whopper?
I never
got
got
to
to
try
try
the
the
Halloween
black
one.
either. I
Yes.
didn't either. It must not have been
Halloween
that
one.
good.
Didn't it have an orange bun?
It
No.
had a black bun. It was
Yeah,
like
I'll bring it up.
infused with A1 sauce.
Oh, I was gonna say, did it taste any? I remember
I
hearing.
never
about
got
that.
to try it.
And-
That's why it needs to be there forever.
I never tried
just
it
for
either.
me, because Burger King is actually my
Oh,
favorite fast food. joint.
Yes, that is. I do remember.
I love burgers.
I knew it had something to do with the
Why
bun.
it got
was,
to
I
be
do
a
too.
black burger? Why it just can't be a Whopper?
No, it needs to be a black burger.
yeah,
Challenge me again.
two hands to hold
No,
the
the-
Whopper right there. The Halloween
show it.
black
See?
bun.
Wow.
I did want to
It's
try
got
it, and I
sesame
don't know how
seeds.
I didn't.
Yeah,
It looks
Oh,
so
it's like the Darth Vader of burgers.
Yeah.
It speaks to me.
I feel like it was
Here's
a flop
what somebody
because
said
What
it
is that?
actually looks
It
like.
looks like pumpernickel.
I still eat it.
Hell yeah.
I heard
looks-
If
it makes
it's
I heard it
infused
makes
with
your poop
A1.
green, but I don't look that up.
yeah, I bet it does.
Really?
That
Oh,
black
yeah, that-
food
yeah,
coloring or the
I heard it
this
does.
just it's gonna
Yeah,
be
the
green.
day after St. Patrick's Day, I've had a lot of green poops.
Really?
When you
Remember
get that much-
Goldschlager?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was dumb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The
And
whole
you know what?
the whole premise of that drink was, hey, we're gonna drink this, and dude, I'm telling you, when you go to the bathroom, it's gonna be glitter in there. Why did we want glitter coming out of
I
us?
don't know.
Do you know
Especially,
it's
you know,
real
that
gold?
shit is really strong.
Yeah,
And when you puke, you're puking up glitter too.
yeah,
Been there.
It's real gold.
that's
Gold
a crying
flakes.
shame, isn't it?
Yeah. We're drinking gold. That's
Yeah.
blows my mind.
Fuck you, poor people. I'll have another shot of
Gold.
cinnamon.
Yeah, every once in a while we have something we're just like, I know why people hate America.
Right?
They're fucking drinking gold and pissing it out.
Yeah, they're over there drinking gold. Meanwhile, our water has 8 different types of worm in it. Like,
Only 8.
yeah, only 8, depending on where you're at.
Well,
you
he's
know.
getting good, man.
8 is a lot. but,
Hey, they're
you know,
getting better.
It could be 24.
All right. If you got any like interesting facts that you like to drop on people in conversation that you meet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a
Um,
cool fact.
I've met a few presidents.
Really? What would you
Yeah. I met Bill Clinton. I met Barack Obama. I met George W. Bush.
Wow.
I did like a series of internships in DC. I was a
nice.
poli-sci major because I thought that I cared about people
N-
back then, but I really don't.
Dude, that's
That
fucking
happens.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I did. I think
What's it
I
like
had
knowing that
conversations.
you have a red dot on you about like if you make the wrong move, you are going to get shot? Being around the president.
I've done a lot of wrong stuff since then, and you know, no. So I was a kid when I met Bill Clinton. Funny story about that. So an intern takes the picture. It's Monica Lewinsky.
Wow.
Monica
Whoa,
Lewinsky took the picture of you and Bill Clinton.
She was interning here. So here's me and Obama. I'll show you. That's me.
Look at that.
Damn.
You're
But
gonna have to send us that picture. We'll put it up.
You
here.
not, yeah, we have to put it up. You're not standing next to him, though.
No. I'm between him and Instagram things.
Yeah, why
Um,
you couldn't get up next to a brother, man?
You need a buffer, okay?
No, you
no.
got to get up next to the
I
brother.
was so
It's the president.
starstruck.
This
I
way you
thought-
can cut everybody else out of that picture, man. Just
Nah,
you and
here's
Barack
Hillary.
Obama.
Oh, we do definitely need these.
Yeah,
Um,
please share
There's
with us.
Hillary.
Yeah.
Let me see. Bill,
Man,
and
you
Bill.
are a tower over there. You look like Secret Service.
They thought I was,
Yeah,
even though I was 18 and even skinnier than I am now.
you look like
That's
Secret
crazy.
Service.
Yeah,
But
well-
no, it was crazy. Like I thought, like I was so starstruck meeting Obama, and like I wasn't sure what he was gonna say. I was expecting like him, everything he says to be motivational. He was just like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Good."
You thought he was just
Let's hear your Obama. Do the
pure
impression.
wisdom constantly.
Michelle, you need to understand. I'm retired now, and I'm not allowed to drive. So you and Malia and Sasha need to take y'all ass to Walgreens for me.
Buy me a pack of cigarettes.
I got to shave, and I need some Newport Kings. And Secret Service, they'll take you, and you know, we'll be back. And he always does like
Yeah.
kiss,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
tonight we're gonna have Bojangles.
Bojangles chicken?
I love Bojangles.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, the South has all the best fast
They
food.
do.
Man. Like
they do.
I lost my mind the first time I had Zaxby's. Yeah.
Yep.
I noticed I would bring everything back to freaking chicken.
You know something else? We always
Yeah.
go to, but another
We
thing
always end
too
up
is
talking about food.
sweet
I'm so
tea
hungry.
everywhere, man. You get diabetes
will
down there.
die
Just
from-
sweet
man.
tea everywhere. It's like I can't have that.
Yeah,
Can't
no.
have
If I love the South. I think I want to move down South later on, but
Oh, they're friendly down there, man.
man, I would die. Like I know I'm gonna die by the fork if I move to New Orleans.
me
Just
tell you
from
something.
like a heart failure
And
or
then
something
also-
with the
I'm
cholesterol.
out of there.
Like
Yeah.
the waitresses down south, what you need, baby. Just the way they talk to you.
Yeah.
It's almost like family. And then you're like, how's the chicken? So good to make you want to slap your mama.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nothing that
No,
delicious.
it was like I ate in Alabama. It's like, how you doing, honey? I was like,
Right.
everything you say to me makes me feel comfortable.
Right.
I
Right.
think I love you.
Right.
And she was like, get away from me.
Yeah, right.
My first experience in Georgia when I went to meet my buddy Vador in Fort Benning, I was looking at the people's food because they had like deep fried pickles or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling his wife, like, oh, I kind of want to try that. And the guy overheard me and he made his wife get up out of the chair and sat me down and let me eat off of her.
That is amazing.
That is
Wow.
like polite. Oh,
That's
you're not
Southern
from around here? Come
hospitality,
on
man.
over here.
Southern
Honey, get up and let
hospitality.
let the Yankee sit down and try this.
And don't be a skinny guy down south too. Everybody was offering me food. I'm
Right.
like,
Oh, you gotta eat.
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
you don't look like
they're
you.
like,
gotta put
baby,
some skin on your bones.
baby, you still growing? I'm like, no, I was the last time I was down south, I was 30. I'm like, I'm
baby,
31.
You need to eat some more.
And they're
Put
like,
some
no,
meat on your
you gotta
bones.
eat, baby. I'm like, the hyperthyroidism will do that for me.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you know, and then like when you go to cookouts down south, and I tell you what, I'm sure I brought it up on the show before. You put some stuff because I know people are freak. They don't want one food touching the other.
Mm-mm.
Well, there was like a potluck with the family, and someone had brought some mashed potatoes, and I put my pork and beans next to the mashed potatoes. Dude, those two
They freaked
together,
out.
whoo!
It was good.
Every time I make pork and beans, I gotta have mashed potatoes now.
I don't have to have my food separate. Like usually, like cookouts, Thanksgiving, whatever. My plate is just a big pile.
You ever
Like,
try pork and beans and mashed potatoes?
No, but that does sound good.
My-
This is
Dude.
gonna blow your mind, but mashed potatoes on pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, I think you said that the last time. I
That
said
sounds like
this.
some high stuff. Like
That's how it got figured
yeah,
out.
I was about you definitely
Molly?
yeah.
What? It was good.
And we did a party where we just threw a pizza party and had a crock pot of mashed potatoes and made everybody do it, and they all loved
We
it.
had the mashed potatoes on the side,
like a
next to
dip.
it.
Yeah.
For
Here,
pizza.
try this.
No,
You
I could-
ever
I could
have mushrooms on your
definitely
pizza?
See that.
Yeah,
Like
All
actually, like oh,
kinds.
those mushrooms.
yeah.
Yes.
That's the only way you can choke them down. Put them on a pizza.
Yeah, we were talking about Tyson earlier on his podcast. He's always he's have you seen like 4 or 5 different wrestlers, he's chewing like a bag of mushrooms, and I'm like, how would you? And that's why he's always okay, guys. I'm like, that's why you sound like that.
Well, he's got like
You're
a
pounding a bag of mushrooms.
company where he sells pot too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys that are like used to be famous for something else. They're like making like legal.
Ricky Williams
Legal
too. I think
dispensary
he
money
changed his
now.
name. Ricky Williams changed his name. Oh, you gonna change your name when y'all get married?
No,
Tom?
we're gonna get like spiritual.
Oh,
married.
you're not married yet?
We've been together 13 years.
Nope.
You've been
When you
together
gonna put
for
a ring on that
13
girl's finger,
years.
man?
Wow.
You ain't gonna do no better
I
than
believe
that.
our friend Ton Jonson here knows probably something about college debt.
Not anymore.
Oh, we would not have a house if my college debt it gets passed to whoever you marry.
Yeah, no, I'm done now. Finally,
Got it paid off.
I'm done. It wasn't that bad though. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I was a good student initially.
Hmm.
All my debt came at the end.
Yeah, that's where mine came from
Yeah,
too. Medical
Yeah.
school.
I didn't party at all. Like
didn't
my
either.
first couple years, and then I realized I was in Whitewater and
You should be.
grades. So.
You guys want to see a picture of what it would look like if you blended every human being on the planet and how big
Huh.
it would be?
Sure.
Like
Yeah, I
what
definitely.
is
wanna
it? A
see them.
Yamagata or
Well,
Kamagata?
let's
ball?
talk about it.
Tamagotchi?
I think it'll probably look kind of Asian.
How big
It'll have-
do you
Probably,
think
yeah.
It'll have
It would
some
be.
color to it.
every human in the being in the planet was put in a blender, rolled
Ew.
into a ball? How big is this ball? Do you
Is it a
think?
guy or a girl?
It's everyone. The
No,
ball.
you're not.
Oh, so
making,
it's like a ball, like
it's not a
every
person.
human.
Like, what is that
It's
called?
not like a blended person.
Yeah,
You're
that's
saying
what
like
I
a
thought you were
ball
talking
of
about. A
people.
blended
God
person.
damn it.
Or
All right,
like
I'm gonna
combining
show
people
you
like
here.
Voltron.
This is how big it would be: is if you blended all 7.8 billion people on Earth into a goo. This is Central Park.
Why would they do that?
This is also some high stuff. Like
This is ridiculous. It's a
You're
big
starting to
meatball.
figure me out pretty
you could
good
just
here.
hey man, no, listen, bro, listen. If they put
What if-
everybody on Earth in a blender, bro, everybody on Earth, how big you think like the puree would be if they're like in the freezer for a
It's
little
a
bit?
And then
Ragu.
those fuckers
Yeah.
figured it out. They did the math to figure out the average like body.
That's Central Park.
like-
So it'll roll about halfway. That's how big it is.
Ooh.
One half turn will cover all of Central Park.
Oh, let me do this. Can I ask you a
Yeah.
high question?
Yeah.
I don't get high, but I have high questions.
Okay.
If Optimus Prime is a Transformer, right?
Mhm.
If he buys car insurance, is that life insurance too?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Depends on what
He would
form he's
need
taking. It is.
Because while he's a truck, that's life insurance.
That's life
right?
insurance.
but their
car insurance.
life is called a spark.
Yeah, they have a spark.
So they would need spark insurance, I believe, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's different
That's
for
very specific.
Transformer life.
Yeah, but like if
And
they
what do you
get
pay him in
if
money?
they run up on the Decepticons and he gets beaten up, he would need to go to the auto body.
Auto
shop.
body to get fixed.
Yeah. You think Optimus goes to Mako or something like that?
Well, and what sucks is they had like a medic in the first movie.
yeah, and he never
and that
does
dude
anything.
got fucking like shredded.
Yeah,
And
he always
he's
gets
gone.
Because I mean, you should shoot the medic first, probably, but like,
How are they getting fixed now?
yeah, I have no idea.
Who's gonna know how to fix living car?
Recon Roy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the,
Yeah, I'm
fucking
saying,
Mark Wahlberg.
This guy,
for no
this
reason.
guy who walked in. Yeah. Just imagine that phone call. Jake from State Farm. This is Optimus
This is
Prime.
Optimus.
Are you going to
Prime.
give me the Optimus Prime deal, Jake? Do I get the prime rate?
What if Optimus Prime just says, "Thanks, I'm not paying you."
Yeah.
How
No,
are
I
they
just
gonna?
I just imagine them arguing like, "You need transmission fluid." Like, no, I'm under 90,000 miles. I don't need transmission fluid.
How are they gonna prove if like you were in car form or bot form when you got damaged?
Oh, yeah, that's another
Like,
thing too.
I think it would have to cover both.
Yeah,
I think there's probably some recording camera equipment on the thing itself.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
records. His
Yeah.
eyes record.
yeah,
yeah. He probably has the footage, I imagine.
yeah, of course.
And then would it? Well, do you request that from him? Like, can I
We're fucking
download?
nerding out
Yeah.
right now.
Download your.
Look what I did to y'all.
No, I
Molly's
think
always been like that. Tom too, a little bit.
I think you would need spark insurance.
Hmm.
Because when the spark goes out, then you're just parts.
Yeah.
So who gets to piece you up and put you in other Transformers?
Yeah, I mean, they did that in one of the one
Yeah,
of them
the-
died and they smacked them together.
It's like a Franken transformer.
yeah,
Yeah. I believe he was fighting the Fallen on the pyramid
yeah,
or
and
something.
he got the
He got
jet.
all jacked up.
Yeah.
And then he just shook it
fine.
off like, I'm done with it. It's like,
Yeah,
why
and
don't
I was
you
like,
just
why didn't you keep
stay
that? Like,
Mega Optimus Prime
yeah.
for
But he
fucking
probably
ever?
couldn't turn back into the truck then.
Oh, yeah, it was rusty, shitty parts. It was
Yeah.
probably a one
Welcome to
timer.
Transformer Talk.
It's very
Yeah.
important to figure this shit out, or you have an aneurysm in 5 years if you
Maybe the
let that.
transplant just didn't stick of the parts.
Yeah, the transplant.
No,
Yeah.
he was done with
the
it.
part.
He just shook it
transplant.
off.
He
The-
ripped the guy's.
It's gonna be a
face
dumb
off.
question like this on like my epitaph or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
just like, hey, but I'm gone, but I want y'all to reflect on this.
Well, when he's
And then
gone,
everyone's
we'll
gonna be trying
run
to-
that show, and we'll let people reflect. So,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
anything else to say to the public?
Stop it.
Oh,
No, I let the man say his
No, I don't.
piece.
I got
have
one
any
more, and it's a
I don't
high
have any
one,
more
since
crazy
we're on-
questions. So
this
that was high
was-
questions.
This is another high question. We'll finish with this one for this show. You have an accident. Okay. Say you were running with scissors and you cut your dick off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Why you gotta go with that one?
Because your dick grew back.
Oh.
What are you, a
cool.
salamander?
You got
Do
that. Got
you-
that Wolverine thing.
Continue the experiment and snip it again?
Fuck no.
Or do you just take the one miracle?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
No,
why-
because you know it hurt enough the first time.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want to go
Why
through
would
that
you- yeah.
pain, and then what if it doesn't grow back the second time? What the fuck?
Because then scientists are like, we know humans grow their dick back once, but we don't want to tell them because they're going to do it more than once. You get one bad with your
I
dick.
think even if like it was public knowledge that it would grow back, people wouldn't want to try it the first time. It'd just be a nice
Yeah.
thing
It's
to
a
know.
traumatic
in case.
You know what
experience.
I know
man.
what I would do. I would
What if
say
it grows back smaller?
I would save it for when I
What if
got
it
to for when I got to distract the bear. I would be like, into the bushes and watch him chase.
You would just rip it off.
Rip it off by the root. Well, maybe not
Now-
By
by
the
root.
Now, a detachable
wouldn't
dick
grow
would
back.
be useful. Like, like say you're coming home really late at night. You know you were supposed to be home 4 hours ago and you're in the wrong and you're in trouble. You could, let me unscrew this real quick because my wife's about to be tripping.
It doesn't
Gotta hide it.
screw
No.
off and screw on. It's gonna hurt.
Well, if it was detachable, I don't
Yeah,
know.
detachable.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
you said
I'd
glue
lose it.
back, so you have to.
You
have
would
to
lose it if
remove
it was detachable.
It was
It's not
detachable. Just
working
leave
right
it with her, and
anyway
then she won't be mad
anymore.
at you when you're late.
I mean, you could take it off for contact sports if you could. Like,
Oh,
put it
that
back
would be
on.
nice.
That'd be nice. Like,
If you
hey,
shoot
everybody,
jackass.
Dicks in the lockers. Come on, let's go.
You know, you know, in like politics in the other countries, people get mad and like take their shoe off and smack it.
No.
Nikita Khrushchev.
But you know
What
what?
if you just rip your dick off and start beating it on the
He
table
will
like
bury
everybody
you.
shut
What
up."
is wrong with you? I'm sitting here just going.
Right there? I would throw it at you.
I'm
What is
just sitting
wrong
here
with me?
going.
I know, right?
If you had that
just
ability
grab a dildo
and it
throw
was
at
just
her.
dicks off in the lockers, there would be so many practical jokes of people like swapping them or like.
yeah, be like, this isn't mine.
Yeah.
I would cut it off so much that I would make a bigger ball of human just out of my dick.
Well, that cartoon we were
Man, you're
talking
weird.
about. What's it called? The cartoon that you didn't like?
Big mouth.
Big Mouth.
Never heard of it.
You've never seen Big Mouth?
No.
Dude,
You got homework.
you got homework. Yeah. This dude is like, there are teenagers going through puberty and they have hormone monsters. And this hormone monster has a big bag of dicks.
Mm.
And they're like family to him, like pets. He has people look after him. They're it's hilarious.
Hmm.
It's, trying to think who,
John
I'll-
Mulaney.
John Mulaney. Who's the other guy?
Okay.
There's someone. There's a lot of funny people in it. and
Yeah,
there's
there's a
some
lot of
part-
funny.
Maya-
Nick
Rudolph, Maya
Nick
Rudolph,
Kroll.
Nick
Really?
Kroll.
Yeah,
Maya
dude, it's
Rudolph
great.
is
Maya
the-
Rudolph. She's a female hormone monster. She's great.
Oh, I have seen this show.
Yeah,
That's Maya Rudolph.
yeah.
I haven't seen it in years. Okay, yeah, I do
Dude,
know
it's
this
like
show.
4 seasons.
Yeah,
now.
it's funny.
Check it
They're
out,
like
yeah.
in high school and they got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
invisible hormone monster.
The
Yeah,
horm-
I've seen
they're
it.
visible.
That's Maya Rudolph, really.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Maya
I love
Rudolph.
her.
She's great.
Yeah, she's amazing.
You know that's Minnie Riperton's daughter.
I do. Yeah,
I don't
Huh.
know Minnie Ripton.
loving you.
Oh, now I do.
is easy. Yeah.
You remember Richard Pryor, what he said about Minnie Riperton?
No.
See, Minnie Riperton won't give me no parts of pussy. He was digging her.
It's funny.
Well, Ton, thank you for putting up with the high talk
Yeah, man.
all
Oh,
today.
no, it's fine.
What do you got coming up here?
I should know, but I don't.
Well, wait, let's talk about before we do that. This man,
Yeah.
Madison's funniest.
Yeah, and
You
I don't.
Just one.
And I don't live there.
You don't even live there. And I saw the size of
That's
that trophy.
awesome.
What'd you do with that trophy?
They don't let you keep it.
Oh,
Oh, you just get a
It's
picture with
ceremonial.
it.
Yeah,
Colonial.
you take a picture with it. They got like a name plaque on it.
Oh, so they add your
And,
name
So
to
it's
it.
like the
And
Stanley
they add
Cup.
they add your name to it. It's a huge trophy. I wouldn't and like a dummy the night of the finals before I left Milwaukee. I moved stuff in my room because I'm like, I want to bring the trophy home. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna have the trophy in my room. And it was a huge trophy and it's unwieldy and really heavy. So I don't know if I really would have wanted it anyway. But yeah, I took the picture and I tried to leave with it. Like I was like, hey, all right, y'all. Hey, thanks again for everything. And I'm walking out there like, keep the trophy. Put it back.
We only got one.
I was like, and that's what I said. I was like, y'all only got one?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have like a smaller trophy for me to take home?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there was prize
I mean, something
money,
like
helped.
that. They could have given you something just to show you.
Yeah, like a microphone trophy.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
no,
a
that
little.
was funny. We joked that Madison's funniest comic is technically the guy who plays third because he's from there, and me and another comic, Eric Smith, are both from Milwaukee. So technically the third place guy is
who's the
their
third
funniest.
place guy?
A guy named Jared Porter, really funny dude.
Yeah, I know Jared. We're gonna have him
Yeah.
on the show. Yeah,
Yeah, he's funny.
yeah.
I
he's a good
like
guy.
Jared a lot.
Yeah.
He made me mad because we're the same age, but he looks like a man, and
He
I
is a
don't.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a grown man.
Like he just
He's grown. Yeah,
Like I'm like
he's educated.
yeah.
He's awesome, man.
I don't like talking to people that are taller than me.
Yeah.
And I think he's like 6'5". Like it's
Oh.
very emasculating. Like shaking hands with him, his hands are like a banana bunch.
You kind of dainty too.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm very I'm resplendent. I'm effervescent. I don't know what either of those words actually means.
Yes, you do.
I know what resplendent means, kind of.
Okay. Well, effervescence
I
isn't
think it
that
means
like
bubbly.
yeah, it's
Bubbly,
bubbly,
yeah.
yeah, with the
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you knew what it meant.
I'm not bubbly.
like Alka-Seltzer.
Attractive and impressive through being richly colorful or sumptuous.
Is that effervescent?
That's resplendent.
That's
That's
resplendent. Yes, I
resplendent.
have
You
been
are
using that right.
resplendent, yeah.
I'm resplendent, man. Yeah. I like to use like the advanced vocabulary, but at the same time with like the not like I'm resplendent, motherfucker. Yeah, like,
Yeah, the juxtaposition. It's good. Look, I threw in
yeah.
a word.
Like I'm
juxtaposition.
effervescent, ho. Do something.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Feels good.
But it's funnier if you use the wrong words. That's what makes it funnier.
Yeah.
Like you use them in the proper context. You're like, oh, this motherfucker half stepping.
Well, all the like the big words that I know I used wrong for years before somebody was like, "Hey, Ton, I know that sounds good, but it don't make no sense what you just said, and you should probably not do that on stage."
Hey, you're 34 now. You learned a lot.
Yeah, learned it. But yeah, no,
Very learned.
the competition was cool. I haven't done.
I
a
don't
show
think
in
it was
Madison
cool at all
since.
because I killed, and I don't know how they didn't.
What round did you fall out in?
The very first round, I
Really?
killed, and they didn't even call my name.
You had a
for
good
the
set.
next-
I remember
I
watching.
did
you.
have a good set.
I was there.
I don't understand. I always kill in that club, but I'm not bitter about it. But like, I don't have a problem. It was fun doing the contest.
Yeah.
I enjoy going out there. All kidding aside, I'm definitely happy because I thought for sure. I said, "There's no way that a person from Milwaukee is going to get it
Yeah.
first and second." And I was the same night as Eric, and that dude had a killer set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I thought Eric was gonna beat me, to be honest with you. Like the night of the finals, he had an amazing set, and he got to go last,
I think Eric's set was almost as good as mine that night.
almost as good. As yours?
Almost as good as
Okay.
mine.
Yeah,
I thought I was first and Eric was second. That was my opinion.
yeah.
Where'd
mean-
the
Yeah.
champ? Where'd you rank the champ?
He wasn't there that
no,
night.
we-
You didn't
I
perform that
I was
night.
there, but I wasn't because they
Yeah.
had like two like preliminary nights. It started with like 80 comics, and like they had a preliminary one. It was every Wednesday night. First week was 40 comics. Second week was 40 comics, and those are the preliminary rounds. And then out of those 80 comics, 40 went on, and then that went down to 25. Then that went down to 12, I want to say. Then it went to top 5. So we were at this for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Driving back and forth from Madison with these gas prices. So I'm like, I got to.
Yeah, you earned it even though you're
Did you
not
win
from
any cash
Madison.
for
You were
that?
there.
Yeah.
Good,
I
good.
was like, I got to win to break even at this point.
Yeah. Good.
But I came to your preliminary night, and your week was way tougher than my week as far as prelims go. Like you had some killers, like the
Yeah,
40,
me.
the 40 that
Me
they
and
put,
Eric.
you and Eric, and like there was like 10 other people too that I was like, I'm glad I'm not on this week.
Yeah.
A couple
No,
people,
they had some good comics.
a couple people traded with people like, "Ooh, I can't make it that week, but I can make it the other week." Because
You got to go against the best, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You look, if you got to believe in yourself and say, "Hey, I'm just going to stand up there because I just did that in Minneapolis," and the lineup for Boston next week, it's hellish.
yeah,
So, like, if I would really have to be perfect to advance, and it's like, yeah, I want that. I want that competition, and I enjoy that. I mean, like, some people don't want to deal with that, and then, like, it stresses some people out. But I kind of get something out of it.
Don't you
And
want like
plus-
an easy win, like
no,
no.
to get to the next round, just so
No.
you get a feel for the club?
because then
no.
everybody
if
here,
you get
and-
it easy, people won't respect you.
Well, no, I meant just to get to the next round. You don't want to go in a killer group, and then you're
No,
like,
man,
okay,
you
I
got to
got the-
bring your
I got
A
the
game.
room.
But as far as the Madison, that is a great club to perform
Oh
in.
man, they're fantastic.
And it's a great audience. It's a great town. I fucking love it. So
yeah, no,
I'm not trying to burn any bridges.
they like comedy out there for sure.
Yeah. And then, also you think Madison is pretty progressive, and like, man, some of my stuff's not that progressive. If it's funny,
it still works.
that's it. It
Yeah.
still works.
And it was crazy too. Is the audience, the crowd is mostly college kids too, and
Right.
you can still hit because historically college kids are like
Right.
really
Well, super.
uptight.
Yeah.
Like I think everybody thinks like in stand up, like the most uptight crowd is going to be like older folks. No, it's not.
No,
Older people want to hear that like the craziest, nastiest stuff you got to talk about because they've seen it all and done it all probably in the 70s or 80s, maybe the 60s, maybe if they're still here, But like that's fine. But like it's usually the you done like the college crowd. I'll give you the whole profile. It's the college girl with the single strap backpack with the buttons all on it for like 17 different social causes. and you can't say nothing about nobody.
Right.
Ugh.
But even like that, and that's the whole crowd there. But like they're still like, hey man, and I was up there talking crazy too. And I was just like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is what I'm gonna do this round because we had to do different material every
Yeah,
week.
you can't repeat anything.
Yeah, you can't repeat till you get to the last round.
How much time you did for the last round?
Last round you get 10 minutes.
10?
Yeah, which is still like, I mean, you've been
I thought it was like, yeah, our last round's 25.
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you've been doing it for a long time too.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's actually scarier than like because the preliminary round we got like 3 minutes.
Right.
And like if you've been doing comedy long enough, like at first, yeah, 3 minutes is a lot. You're like, oh my God, I don't have 3 minutes of material. That's so long. And I mean, I've been at it for over 8 years now. Now it's like I only have 3 minutes. One of my jokes takes 3 minutes to be
Right.
funny.
Right.
Like,
Well, you don't use that one.
yeah, no, not that one.
Not
but,
that one. Not for the 3 minutes.
But I don't have like a lot of one-liners. I tell stories.
Right, right,
So,
right.
like,
You just got to get to what I would say with a 3-minute set. You got to grab their attention with your first joke,
yeah.
and then you got to have a strong closer. Everything in between, just
Can be
make it
okay.
kind of quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the first
it.
thing and the last thing you say. I got him. I got him right away. I got to the stage, my 3-minute round, and before I even got on the stage, the whole crowd quieted down. Like they introduced me, I got like 2 seconds of claps, and then the crowd quieted down. I got up there, I was like, "Damn, that was quiet. I ain't gonna be here that long. Your property values will be just fine." And then I had them for like I got their attention with that one. I was able to go into my stuff.
Yeah.
Where are you performing next?
Oh, I'm performing at Laugh Boston
Ooh.
on Friday night.
Yeah,
It's
he's
in
gonna be
Boston,
out of town.
Massachusetts. That's a great fucking club, man.
I don't have anything to promote. I'm taking vacation.
All right, you earned it.
I'm going to Vegas at the end of the
Good
month.
for
Whoa,
you.
man.
I'm looking to
Alright.
move to Vegas.
And then
Good luck.
Utah. Huh?
You gonna do any performing out there?
Probably not.
All right.
Probably not. Maybe I'll spend some
I'm
money.
looking to
I'm
move
gonna
to
spend
Vegas.
some money though.
I'm looking to move there in about a
Really?
year. Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Not 100% sure, but I'm thinking about it.
You know what we're gonna do? Twisted Dreams Film Festival, October
Yeah.
14th to the
Ooh.
16th. We already got Lloyd Kaufman
Lloyd
coming.
Kaufman,
Woo,
in
Mr.
person.
Troma himself will be there.
Seriously going to be so good.
Milwaukee Paranormal Conference is the same weekend.
That's right. You
Ooh.
guys
And
believe in ghosts.
I'll be doing a breakout session on October 15th about the book The Secret. So
Treasure
if you
hunting.
guys like treasure hunting, I'll talk about Milwaukee's treasure.
What's the secret?
There's
It's
a
a book.
treasure buried in Milwaukee. You got to
true?
come. Yeah, for true. And Pop Culture Podcast every Thursday. We do movies with Mark, with the legendary Mark
Mark
Metcalf.
Metcalf.
That drops every other week. Let's do a good pod shout out. That's a new podcasting app that you can see what your friends are listening to, so you don't have to fish yourself and just find something good to talk about. So
What's
Yeah, find
what's
us
our
on
movie that
Goodpods.
we're watching? So people can
Chocolat.
watch Chocolat. That was Molly's
Oh, that's
choice.
good.
Johnny Depp.
None of them have seen it.
Chocolat.
I've seen it.
Chocolat.
So if you want to watch that movie, and then
Get
when
the
the review
legendary.
comes out, you can see it and see whether you agree.
And we're gonna get
Yeah.
Mark to do another live one too, so you guys get
we're
ready
gonna do
to
another
join.
live one. You know Mark
Mhm.
Metcalf?
Niedermeyer.
I know of.
Yeah, we do that with him. So
All
all
right.
right,
and
Ton, Molly.
We're the hot seat. We're everywhere at the seat is
new
hot.
liking
We've got a
chair.
new share. She's got fiery
looks
red
great.
hair for the hot seat.
Shares like 80.
Like and
She's
share,
in her
guys.
70s.
Looks
What is
good.
she?
She's amazing.
75?
She looks good.
Yeah.
She's good.
She looks great.
Well, you know,
I'd bang her to write a book
I
about
mean,
it.
rich, like rich 80 is like broke 50 though. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty on.
broke
Yeah,
50
what's
's
what
like,
she look like in the morning though?
I was gonna marry Christy Yamaguchi, Paula Abdul, and Cher.
Paula Abdul is my age.
And Katy
Yeah.
Perry at one point too.
And Katy Perry.
Oh,
Well, that was a little older. She would just
That's
be on
back
the
when you
side
and your
looking
boy
good.
band, huh?
When she's talking about kissing girls, it got me a little like, all right, marry a chick who does that. That's cool. But all
Molly,
right.
do you kiss girls?
I don't know.
Oh,
So, all right.
She's never kissed anyone else.
This is it, man.
do you go to strip club with Tom?
I have.
Dude, when you get
Yeah.
it right the first time, all the rest of her life would be disappointment if she left. So
So
just
listen,
stick
I'm gonna
with
tell you,
that.
He has got her bamboozled. That's his ride or die.
Yeah.
That's
Bamboozled.
yeah, she's
Relax.
bamboozled into thinking he's great.
I'm okay.
For real.
We're moving on. Moving on. All right, Ton Jonson, thank you very much for coming back, everybody.
Thanks for having
And
me.
remember, we're not good enough.
No.